Dainese, tomato. Doesn't really matter to me. This is the Misano 3 D-Air women's leather suit. This is in gear, let's get into it. This suit's headlining feature is that the D-Air airbag system is actually integrated into the suit. The airbag covers the neck, shoulders, and collarbone area, which is, in my opinion, a little bit minimal. I would like a little more coverage in the chest back area, kind of more towards other airbag systems. However, Dainese has a little more coverage with their Smart Air vests or jackets, and yeah, this one doesn't really quite cover that. New with this Misano 3, you have 3 deployments before you have to take it in for service, and that helps save you money. However, you do have to replace the gas cartridge every single time it deploys. Pro Armor protects shoulders, and it also has soft hip protection. Working from the outside in, Dainese has their D-Skin 2.0 cowhide leather. This is supple and stronger than their Dainese 2.2 cowhide, specifically chosen for longer fibers and treated with resins and silicone waxes. This enhances the abrasion resistance. The level 1 protectors in the shoulders are soft and pliable because you also have the airbag in there, so it needs to be able to move. In addition, you also have robust protection in the elbows and the knees. This gives this suit a AAA CE level rating. Along with all the protection, we have the signature aluminum plates on the shoulders, elbows, and knees, which help promote sliding instead of tumbling. Now, one thing to note is that the women's suit gets aluminum while the men's suit gets titanium. I think that's kind of biased. This suit features Dainese's RSS 4.0, which is replaceable slider system. On the elbows, you have the same way that you took it off before on the Misano 2, where you just turn and twist, but it has now new positions. So it has position 1 and position 2 for those people who have awkward arms. Moving down to the knees, this system allows for you to change just the top portion of the puck, which is really nice for those people who accidentally shave down this Velcro. It also allows, if you like to have your puck in a specific position, now the base part of the puck will be exactly where you want it every single time, and you just replace the top. So that's kind of nice. You don't have to fiddle around with that. The pentaxial elasticity system in this suit allows stretch in 5 different directions. And me personally, I noticed a huge difference when I put the suit on compared to my Misano 2. It was so easy to get into that riding position, and it was so comfortable right off the bat, right off the rack. The new Veloce collar design is slightly different than the Misano 2. It has more of a V shape instead of like a circular shape. It also has this soft fabric here, which is super nice when you're tucked because it doesn't scratch or chafe. I really enjoy this design. Also, with the updated wrist closure, it has the fabric here as well, which is super nice because on the Misano 2, it was leather and it was kind of thick. Under the gauntlet gloves, it would rub and kind of be So this is a lot nicer and smoother. It also comes with these locking zippers where if your zipper position is up like that, you can do that. But if it's pushed down, it locks and it won't move, which is great. Love that. As the video is titled, this is a women's suit and it is tailored as such. I will say, I have the Misano 2 women's D-Air suit, and it had an area on the suit that did not fit me completely. This one, on the other hand, is a lot more flattering and it fits a lot better in this area. This is a size 42. For me, I'm 5'6" with a 28-inch inseam. I also am kind of oddly shaped. I have a long torso and very short legs. So off the rack, it fits me really well. And I think it's due to this pentaxial elasticity system. The only thing I might say is it kind of pulls me on my shoulders, but that's a given as a rack suit fitting a long torso body. But overall fits really well. The amount of areas that this suit has perforation is absolutely awesome. I love it. There's new areas like, for example, back here on the back, behind the legs, love that because sometimes the bikes get really hot. On the arms where you get a lot of good airflow, all over the chest here and the legs, which is the typical Dainese perforation. Either way, really great. On the inside of the suit, it has a removable washable liner, and I did remove it a little bit just to get to the charging port of the D-Air system. I would say it took me longer than it should have to have figured it out, but I did. To note about this suit, Dainese claims that you can wear an in or an out boot with this suit. And I tried putting my in boot on this suit, and it usually, on my Misano 2, it has 2 zippers, so you can open it up and put your Axial Pro boots in there. But this one only has 1 zipper, and I've tried using the in boot and it did not work. Another thing is, for women specifically, if you do get the in boot for, say, a suit that actually allows you to have an in boot, they don't have women's sizes for the Axial Pro in boots, which is sad because those are awesome boots. The brain of the D-Air product analyzes data 1,000 times per second using a sensor network of accelerometers, gyroscopes, and GPS. Moving into the airbag itself, it uses a patented microfilament technology which allows the internal airflow to be controlled. When deployed, the airbag stays at a constant thickness of 2 inches over the coverage area. To operate the suit, all you do is pull this little tab if you have one, unless you lost it. Then you attach these buttons here. This light would illuminate if you charged yours, which I did not. And you can tell what's going on with the different color LED lights, or you can connect to your phone via Bluetooth and it will show you the whole status of the suit, like the charge level, if it's been deployed, all the analytics, all that good stuff. The suit only comes in 1 color, which you can see here is the black, red, and flow red. Sizing starts from 40 euro all the way up to 54 euro. And me being a 42, if you're any smaller or littler than me, really can't be less than a 40 or else it doesn't exist. How many things do you have to sell to buy this suit? Well, it just depends, right? What do you have to sell? It's $2,949, which is a lot. However, I will say, I had my Misano 2 suit for a very, very long time. I think I crashed in it 5 times, had multiple deployments. It's a great investment. Yes, it's expensive, but I mean, they're worth it. So my background has a little bit of track riding and a little bit of racing. And my personal opinion about this suit is I love it because I've kind of always worn Dainese suits, and this one has so many more benefits than the previous models. My only sad point really is the in boots. I love the Axial Pro boots that go inside the suit, and it makes me sad that you can't have them in this one. Other than that, Dainese makes great suits, and I know I've been saying Dainese, I don't know. I don't get it, but I just love the suit. If you happen to be a lady in need of a top-of-the-line Dainese suit, the Misano 3 might be a great choice for you.